She was a model, a law graduate, a rising star with a smile that could light up a room. He was the Blade Runner, a global icon who defied the odds and made history. Together, they were South Africa's golden couple, until he shot her through a locked bathroom door, and the world stopped asking how and started asking why. This isn't just a story about a murder. It's about love, fear, obsession, and the terrifying moment everything falls apart. Let's rewind. Oscar Pistorius wasn't just famous. He was inspirational. Born without fibulas, both legs amputated before his first birthday. Yet somehow he became an Olympic sprinter, a man who ran on carbon fiber blades and outran even his past. The world adored him. He was the story people wanted to believe in, the man who made the impossible look easy. Then came Reeva. Reeva Steenkamp was everything: brains, beauty, purpose. She wasn't just a model. She was a qualified lawyer, a women's rights advocate, and someone who brought light wherever she went. When she and Oscar started dating, the media couldn't get enough. Paparazzi, headlines, red carpets, they looked perfect from the outside. But perfect is often a performance. Behind the scenes, there were whispers. Oscar was charming but intense, possessive, paranoid. He slept with a gun under his pillow. He once fired a shot through the roof of a car during an argument with police. Another time, a restaurant. Gun goes off under the table. Always an accident, always someone else's fault. And Reeva? She stayed. Maybe because she loved him. Maybe because she was scared. In one of her final texts to him, she wrote, "I'm scared of you sometimes, and how you snap at me." She didn't know it yet, but Valentine's Day would be her last. That night, according to Oscar, he woke up in the dark. He heard a noise in the bathroom. He thought it was an intruder. So he grabbed his gun, walked toward the door, and fired 4 times, through a locked door. Then he says he realized Reeva wasn't in bed. He broke the door down with a cricket bat, and there she was, bleeding, broken, dying. Hey, if you've made it this far, you're clearly locked into this story. So why not show a little love? Hit that like button, and if you're into true stories like this one, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, it helps the channel grow, and it makes sure you never miss the next one. All right, back to it. That's his story, but there's another side. Neighbors said they heard shouting before the shots. Reeva's phone was in the bathroom with her. She was fully dressed. Standing when she was hit, not sitting, not hiding, facing the door. So why would a burglar lock themselves in a bathroom? Why didn't he check to see if she was in bed first? Why did Reeva lock the door, if she felt safe? These are the questions that tore South Africa in half. Some saw a man consumed by fear. Others saw a man driven by rage. The trial was a media circus. Oscar cried, threw up, said he still heard her screams in his nightmares. But was it guilt or performance? The prosecution argued it was murder, that they had been arguing, that he knew she was in there, that he pulled the trigger anyway. The defense stuck to its story, a tragic mistake, a man on edge, an accident. And the truth? Somewhere in between love and control, fear and fury. Reeva's friends say she was planning to leave, that she'd felt trapped, that maybe she ran to the bathroom to get away, to think, to breathe. Maybe she thought the locked door would protect her. Maybe she thought he would cool down. She was wrong. Oscar was convicted of murder. He lost everything, his freedom, his fame, his legacy. But Reeva lost her life. And in the end, this wasn't just about a gun. It was about the mask of love hiding something darker. A relationship that looked perfect, until it turned deadly. Because sometimes the scariest people aren't strangers. They're the ones we trust. The ones we think we know.